On December 25, 2024, Azarbhajjan Airlines Flight 8243 took off on a normal trip from Baku, Azerbaijan to Grozny, Russia. This flight, meant to bring families and friends together for Christmas, ended in a terrible accident. As the Embraer 190AR plane got close to Grozny, something awful happened. A sudden and violent event shook the plane, turning the happy holiday mood into a fight for survival. The plane, now badly damaged and filled with scared passengers, turned away from Grozny. The pilots, fighting with broken equipment, tried to land at Aktau International Airport in Kazakhstan. It was a desperate try, a last chance to save as many lives as possible. Sadly, it didn't work. The plane crashed in a remote area near the airport. Everyone on board, 38 people, died in the crash. Both pilots and a flight attendant were among those who died, bravely trying to land the plane until the very end. The crash site was a terrible scene. Rescue workers found 29 survivors in the wreckage. Many were badly hurt, both physically and emotionally. Layla Suleimanova, a young mom traveling to see her family in Grozny, remembers the scary moments before the crash. Holding a torn teddy bear that belonged to her daughter, she said everything seemed fine at first. Then, there was a loud bang and the plane shook hard. People screamed, oxygen masks fell, and the lights went on and off. Another passenger, an older businessman named Rashad Aliyev, described a scene of panic and fear. "I saw smoke and fire coming from the back of the plane," he said, his voice shaking. People were praying, crying, and holding on to their loved ones. It felt like the end of the world. The survivors went through a terrible time after the crash. Trapped in the broken plane, they waited for help. The cold weather and the faraway location made things even worse. The survivors' stories, full of fear and bravery, show how hard everyone fought to stay alive. Their stories are sad, but they show how strong people can be, even in the worst situations. Azerbaijan's president, Ilham Aliyev, quickly blamed someone for the crash. Speaking to the nation, he sounded sad and angry. "The evidence is clear," he said. "Our plane was attacked on purpose while flying over Russia." He said the damage to the plane and the sudden loss of control proved it was an attack. Countries around the world reacted quickly. John Kirby from the White House said the United States was very worried. "While we wait for the full investigation," Kirby said, "it looks like a Russian air defense system shot down the plane." He asked for a clear investigation with everyone working together. Russia said it had nothing to do with the crash. Russia gave different explanations, like birds hitting the plane or thick fog. They even said it might have been Ukrainian drones. Azerbaijan and its allies didn't believe Russia's explanations. The crash happened when Azerbaijan and Russia were already not getting along, and this made things much worse. If the accusations are true, it could cause even more problems in the area. As of December 31, 2024, the investigation into the crash of Azarbhajjan Airlines Flight 8243 is still going on. Azerbaijan, with support from other countries, wants Russia to be completely open about what happened. They want to see the crash site, the black boxes, and the radar information to prove what they believe happened. The survivors are still trying to get better. They are dealing with injuries, emotional pain, and the loss of family and friends. Many will need help for a long time. The crash of Azarbhajjan Airlines Flight 8243 reminds us that peace can be easily broken and that fighting can have terrible results. This tragedy has hurt many lives, and it will take a very long time for people to heal. The world is watching and waiting for answers, hoping that justice will be done and that this kind of tragedy will never happen again.